having a coffee and eat banana today because what I'm hearing in the news, medical assistance and being offered to RCMP members now is absolutely bananas. But you know what? I'm not surprised. Of course, this is going to happen. But telling my American brothers down south, hey, there's legislation coming. We're going to start offering it to you. All you veterans down in the United States, veterans in the UK, it's coming. They started with us here in Canada, and of course they're going to go after the RCMP. Now, I'll be honest, I'm a bit pissy with the cops these days. They gave me a $300 ticket for rolling through the stop, so I had to bite my tongue. Done. I know you coppers out there, you got to rough it. We often say, man, I don't know how the cops do it. Like, honestly, day to day, you're going out and it sucks. I mean, a guy like myself, I want to make your day shit because you're making my day shit. But hey, you're doing your job. It is what it is. You got a lot of other things on the go. It's not an easy job. I know that. And then on the other side of that coin, right, cops go, oh man, you military guys, you guys have got it rough. You guys got it super rough. You got for 8 months, you're not home. I don't know how you guys do it. But genuinely, I think police officers have probably the worst jobs in Canada, and especially the mountains. Fuck me. Like, you're up in the middle of nowhere sometimes in these small towns. It's cold as shit. And then you get an email as you're about to retire down east in Nova Scotia. Hey, we're having this little meeting in this friendly little church to explore the options and get more information about MAID. It just sounds so, it's in a church. There's probably tea and biscuits for you at this meeting. I'm reading this. I'm seeing it from Kelsey Sharon's feed, right? And it's not enough that Kelsey is absolutely smashing the shit out of Veterans Affairs during the hearing or on veteran suicide. Like, that's not enough for that whole lobby to go, hey man, maybe we should the brakes on pushing this. No, they go full steam ahead. Let's go. Cops, you're next. You guys are struggling. Hey, guess what? Did you know that you could just end it? And we'll make all the plans for you. It'll be painless. We'll put you out of your misery. Like an old horse we no longer need. Let's send you to the glue factory and let's just end it for you. The moral rot that's required for this to be perceived as virtuous, as doing a good for the community, is so perverse. Right, left, doesn't matter which wing, chicken wing, it doesn't matter. This is wrong. A group of people like veterans, a community like the police, we have high rates of suicide because we haven't come to grips with the horrific, often impossibly traumatic jobs that we have to deal with. And what comes with that is just an inability to cope, a central nervous system that can no longer just shut up. And so, yeah, the only way out, I understand, may seem like, well, you know what? Instead of doing it myself, somebody else is going to do it for me. That makes a lot of sense. But fuck me. If you have any sense and you have any moral compass, you're not going to offer on a silver platter a quote unquote solution to a community that has a suicide issue. The number one killer of police officers is their own gun. That's fact. I'm curious to know what suicide numbers are in the RCMP because I'm sure they're worse than the military. And yet you're still going ahead, making this a compassionate argument that, well, you're in pain. Let's just, rather than saying, hey, maybe we should fix the system from stem to stern, soup to nuts. Why is it so bad? And why is it that especially when cops retire, suicide rates go up. Why is that? How do we fix that? This shouldn't be the case. But no, it came from the RCMP. Their own internal email. Hey, you should off yourself. It started with veterans, like most things do. They test the waters. It's a group that doesn't have a lobby, but the police have a union. So I'll be very curious to see what happens here. But at the bottom line, we need to stop this whole MAID train dead in its tracks. It's gone off the rails. It's no longer helping grandma who's got terminal cancer have her last few days in peace. It's not that anymore. It's far from that. So I'm curious to know what you think. Is this the last straw? Offering it to police where they actually have a union, where they actually have a lobby? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. And, what are your thoughts on MAID? Because mine have completely shifted. I thought this was a great compassionate program until I realized they start going after veterans. Corbin, who was on my show a few years ago, and all the others that have been on Mark's show, and all the others that Kelsey has been pointing out over the last few years. So now it's going to be police officers too. And I just can't wrap my head around that. How far are we balling as it went? Bananas.